Welcome back, everybody, to the Westlake Hornets Teambuilder Dynasty here in NCAA Football 14. As today, the Hornets finish out their regular season, heading out to Provo, Utah, to take on the BYU Cougars. This should be a fun one. I mean, these two teams are rivals. This rivalry game is known as the Cold War because the Cold War back in the 1900s was a very long and hard-fought battle from each side until the end. When these two teams play, it's a long, hard-fought battle, and today I expect no difference. This is a very important game for both teams. BYU is 5-6. If they win, they're in a bowl game. If they lose, they're out. Meanwhile, the number one ranked Hornets are trying to get their first undefeated regular season in school history and have the chance to do that today with a win. Welcome, everybody, to Lavelle Edwards Stadium as the number one ranked 11-0 Westlake Hornets are going to take on the 5-6 BYU Cougars. Tails never fails, and it lands on tails. What do you know? Westlake will send their defense out first, like always. If BYU plays well in this game, it's going to be because they score points. This offense is one of the better units in college football. Let's see what they can do. 2nd and 1. Andre Haynes loses 5. That's Josh Wilson, the star corner, coming in to make the play. Obviously, we know Wilson as a guy who can cover receivers like blankets, but not a guy who makes plays of a run. Nice play by the senior, Josh Wilson. Now it's a 3rd and 6 here for the Cougars as Dan Smith going to look to throw it. He's going to heave it deep, and it's picked. Josh Wilson makes the play. Would you look at that? Quick start for Josh in this game, and the Hornets will get the ball quickly. That's your 20th defensive turnover of the season. So now here is the Westlake offense. This unit scores over 40 points per game this season, as this is one of the highest scoring offenses, I believe 3rd in all of college football. Handoff for Daly. He's going backwards to start this game for a loss of 1. That's Lance Walker who brings him down. Westlake is hypothetically 2 games away from a national championship appearance. They just got to win today and win the Pac-12 championship, and then they should be in. 3rd and 1. Curtis, no time to throw it. Immediately brought down to the ground by Johnny Scott, and that'll force a Westlake punt. BYU's previous drive was not successful. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd and 2 for the Cougars. Smith will hand it off for Andre Haynes, and he is stopped behind the first down marker by Lewis Kahn and friends. That'll force a BYU punt. These are 2 of the better offenses in college football. However, we've had a defensive battle up to this point. 3rd and 10 for Westlake. Their first drive was a 3 and out. Let's see if this one will be 2. It's a screen for Daly. He only gains 4. And that'll force a punt. Slow and steady wins the race. That's been BYU's strategy on this drive, and it is working. 3rd and 6. BYU has it at about the 28-yard line. Ford does a little dance as it'll be a screen for Hines. He breaks the tackle from Lawrence McCoon, and that's a first down. He should have been stopped, but instead the chains will move, and BYU now has it in the red zone. This first quarter was all about defense. In the past couple weeks, we've seen Westlake really struggle to perform well to open up games. 3rd down, here's Smith. Screen for Vogel, and he's going backwards. BYU will have to settle for the field goal and potentially take the lead as the kick is good. And the Cougars are the first ones to score in this game. Westlake's offense has a grand total of 4 yards up to this point today. They're going to need a lot more than 4 yards if they want any chance of winning. 2nd down, Curtis under pressure. And it's caught by Gibbs, but he loses 2. That left end has been outstanding for BYU today. He's been sending pressure left and right. Number 91, towards the right of your screen, the left end. He's been dominant for BYU, and Peyton Curtis has had barely any time to throw it this whole game. 3rd down, bad pass from Curtis. He overthrows his target, and we'll see another Westlake punt. BYU's offense will return. They scored a field goal on their last drive. Let's see if they can get some more points and extend their lead as it's going to open up a drive with a read option. But Lewis Kahn reads the play like a book. Dan Smith goes backwards for a loss of 2. Now it's 2nd and 12 after the loss of 2 here for BYU as Smith will look to throw it. Smith, it looks like it's a designed screen, and it is. Vogel has wide open room to run, and he will break a tackle still on his feet and eventually pushed out past the 30. I don't know why Westlake has played so badly these past couple weeks in the beginning of games. It's just weird. 2nd and 3, handoff for Haynes. He's going backwards. Lewis Kahn with another nice play. And now it's a 3rd and 4. 4th and 3 at the 5. BYU has to go for another field goal. So even though their offense has done a nice job of driving down the field these past 2 possessions, they've only been able to get 3 points. And because of that, Westlake is still in a very good position to win this game. They just got to pick it up on offense. As we got a studio update, the number 8 ranked Miami Hurricanes currently getting upset by the Pitt Panthers 14-10, but there's still plenty of time left to go in that game. 9:21 in the second. So the game is going to decide to be annoying and not show us the scoreboard. This has happened before, so don't be alarmed. The scoreboard will be coming back, but for the next couple minutes, for whatever reason, the game is going to decide to hate on us and just say, forget the scoreboard. As Newton gets the first down in the game for Westlake, and there's like 3 minutes left in the first half, and that's kind of the guess. 3rd and 8, I think, at the 37 for Westlake. Who knows how much time's left? Probably around 2 minutes or so if I were to guess. As Curtis, he will not get it to Young. It's incomplete, and that'll force another Westlake punt. Scoreboard has decided to return. About 2 minutes left in the half. BYU leads it 6-0. Westlake's offense has been nothing short of a train wreck in this game. Handoff for Haynes on 1st down. He's going backwards for a loss of 1. Ray Johnson brings him down. 3rd and 10 for BYU. Westlake has to get a stop here and force a 3 and out. If BYU gets a 1st down, that'll just be demoralizing for this defense. Here's Smith. Gonna look to throw it, and it's caught by Brandon Johnson for a gain of 14. Westlake's offense has like 25 yards in this game and has 1 1st down. That's just unbelievable. Here's Smith. He gets intercepted by Andy Pino, the junior. This defense has been doing a fine job of forcing turnovers, playing well in the red zone. Now this is the opportunity for the offense to finally strike. I think part of the reason why this offense has been terrible is the O-line. I mean, Peyton Curtis has no time to throw it. The rushing game has done nothing today. Now Curtis finally has time to do something, and he's going to run with it. Curtis will slide, and he gets hit hard by the safety, but that will be a 1st down. It looks like Curtis might be slow to get up. Curtis got hit hard on that play, but he will remain in the game. He's going to toughen it out. Curtis on 1st down, going to go up the middle. That's Ayaluko for 14, and now Westlake's offense is finally starting to move it a little bit. 2nd and goal at the 4, 23 seconds left in the half. Hornets are down to 1 timeout. Can they take the lead before halftime? As Curtis going to get it to his favorite target, Nigel Wiggins, for the touchdown. It's been a quiet day for Wiggins, as it has been for everybody on this offense. And even though this unit has looked horrible today, Westlake will take the lead before halftime and get to start the second half on offense. 11 seconds left. BYU has it at about the 40, maybe the 41, with a timeout. So maybe they can get a quick play and tack on a field goal and take the lead before halftime. It's going to be a screen here on 1st down for Haynes, and he's going backwards. John Paul Patterson brings him down, and that'll do it here for the first half of action. BYU's not going to really try to get another playoff. I don't know why they even thought they could without using that timeout. And that's how this first half ends. Westlake has looked like an utter train wreck, mainly on offense. Peyton Curtis's helmet does not have the Hornet on it for whatever reason, and Westlake somehow leads it 7-6. Westlake can have a poor first half and probably win this game no problem, but they cannot have a poor first half in the Pac-12 championship, and they damn sure can't if they make the national championship. There's Patrick Daly with a gain of 14, and Westlake's offense is starting this drive off well. 3rd and 6 at the 32. This will be a 49-yard field goal attempt if they were to hypothetically throw an incompletion here. That's about Volker Gantz's range, so I'm curious to see what happens if Westlake does not get the 1st down, and Curtis will just be sacked. That means no field goal, and we're going to see a punt. Tyrone Grant brings him down, and this pretty nice drive, I would say, for the Hornets will result in 0 points. Westlake is really trying their best to hand BYU this game, and the Cougars are not biting. 2nd and 6. Handoff for Haynes, and he's going backwards. Octavius October, the sophomore, number 69, nice, is there to bring him down. This game has been nothing short of a long, hard-fought battle, just like the Cold War, living up to its rivalry name. 3rd and 7, here for the Cougars. QB taking his time. Hello, buddy. Here's Smith. He's going to hand it off for Haynes. I don't get this play call, and he will get the 1st down. Strange call, but hey, it worked. BYU has been the better team today in comparison to Westlake, and I don't think it's fairly close. Hornets got to get their act together, or else there's a legit shot at this point that they could lose this game. 2nd down, screen, nearly picked by Marcus Jones, and instead, Chris Ford will gain 13. I don't think Westlake has had a single game this season where they've scored under 30. Currently, they're at 7. That is crazy, and the craziest part is that they're still winning. 3rd and 6, I don't know what Smith was doing. As soon as he got it, he just threw it away, and that'll likely force a punt. Westlake's last drive wasn't actually terrible. They had something going, but the sack really derailed from scoring any points. Here's Curtis on the run. He's going to pitch it late to Frank Bray, and that's a gain of 19. Really nice job by the Hornets, executing the option really well, and they'll keep the drive going. Nice first down. That left end is still continuing to dominate. I think his number is actually 53. I think I might have said it was 91 earlier, but no, 53 right there on Givens. 3rd down, nice pass for Wiggins, and he dropped it. Nigel Wiggins, of all people, to drop the pass. That'll be a Westlake punt. 4th and 6, head coach Mason Conway trusts this offense to go for it. Okay, here's Curtis under pressure. Gonna just heave it up, hoping he gets lucky. And it's incomplete. That'll be a turnover on downs. BYU will get it back as the 4th down attempt does not work. 3rd and 10 here for BYU. Imagine if they get the turnover with all this great field position and they have to punt it right away. That'd be kind of sad, and that's what's going to happen. That's like the 3rd time today my controller has cut me off. Anyway, 4th quarter underway. I was expecting a blowout. We're not getting a blowout. 7-6 currently. Hornets are winning. As Daly breaks the tackle. 1st down for Patrick Daly. That's a nice run. Haven't seen a lot of nice runs today, but that's a darn good one. Westlake now has it at the 44. Another solid drive, but their past 2 solid drives did not result in points. As Curtis, under pressure, going to scramble. Curtis, going to take a shot deep for an open man. It's Nigel Wiggins. Touchdown Hornets, and that's a school record. Most receiving yards in a season. I think that record was originally set back in Season 1 by Cortez Ford, and I am correct. That was the very first season of the series. Cortez Ford, one of the OG Hornets, as a freshman, got that record, and it has finally been broken today by Nigel Wiggins. 3rd and 4 for BYU. This is low-key the biggest play of the game because the Cougars got to get this 1st down or else they are in trouble with a capital T. It'll be a handoff for Haynes. Does he get it? Yes, he does, and more. Haynes down the field, past the 50, eventually tackled by Andy Pino, but a 19-yard gain for Andre Haynes. BYU will keep the drive going. 1st down for the Cougars at about midfield. That was a huge run from Andre Haynes. Really keeps them in this game. Back to Haynes, and it looks like he's going to lose yards. Losing 1, courteous of Lawrence McCoon, the junior linebacker. 3rd and 12 for BYU. They got a 3rd down earlier on this drive. They got to get another one here, or else we'll see another punt. Here's Smith. Gonna look to throw it under pressure. Fakes the sack from Spencer, but he is still going to be incomplete. If Westlake manages this drive correctly, then they'll be able to end this game with a win and get their first undefeated regular season in their 10-year history. Here's Curtis. Fake handoff for Daly. Curtis going to go up the middle for Ulrich Ayaluka, the speedster. And that'll be a 1st down inside the 35. 3rd and 6 for Westlake. They are 1 for 7 on 3rd down. That's like 14%. That's not where you want to be. But this would be a big conversion if they can get it. Curtis, nice pass for Ayaluka, who hauls it and hit hard, but not before gaining 10, and this drive will continue. We have now hit the 2-minute mark, 2nd and 12 here for Westlake. Curtis is going to hand it off over to Patrick Daly. Daly, can he get the 1st down? He does, and he'll get a little bit more. 22-yard score for Patrick Daly, and the Hornets have pretty much clinched this game. For those curious, Pitt did upset Miami 42-27. So now we know for her, if Westlake makes the national championship, it will not be against Miami, as Haynes does not get the 1st down there on 4th and 2. Josh Wilson with the hard hit, and Westlake gets the ball back. 3rd down and 4 here for Westlake as they try to clinch this game off and clinch their first undefeated regular season in school history. As Curtis, under a little bit of pressure, he will look for guess who? Nigel Wiggins, who makes the catch, and that'll do it. And that is how this game will end. It was an ugly one, to say the least. there were times in this game where Westlake shouldn't have won it. The first 3 quarters, BYU was the better football team, but the Hornets were able to play well in the fourth quarter and finish this defensive battle off strong, 21-6. I mean, this rivalry game is known as the Cold War for a reason. This was a long, hard-fought battle till the end of this game, and now the Hornets, for the first time in school history, are 12-0, and now they have the opportunity next episode's actually going to be high school football games. But then after that, Pac-12 championship to potentially make their second natty in school history and try to win their first natty in school history. So stay tuned if that happens. Peace out.